Welcome to the Jim Norton Show. Live. We are live. Thursday, whatever today's date is, June 24th. I don't know if I'm going to be live next week. I may be away. Am I live next week or am I away?
You said live.
I said live. All right, so I'll be live next week. Unless I pre-tape with Bobby. I like when Bobby does these with me.
I like when you call me Bobby.
Yeah, it's very affectionate. I just hate Robert because it sounds proper, like you're a gentleman.
And I'm not.
No, you're not. I am so happy. I just came in, and I'm waiting for Robert to get here, and Jessica Kirsten is, I guess, on her way. And Ron and Fez were interviewing Dr. Kevorkian. So I got a photo with him. I was so happy to meet him. He's a man slight of build. But I very desperately wanted to give him a list of people I'd like him to see. Could you visit my girlfriend, Doc? She's been cunty. Me and a fucking chick are in a 5-day fight.
Yeah, but
it's
you know
awful.
what? Today, actually, getting the iPhones it kind of annoyed me too. I don't like to get annoyed at my friends' girlfriends, but that whole thing, you're about to buy her an iPhone, hook it up, and she's just not giving you the right information.
I didn't tell you what happened. Okay. Oh, Bobby and I went to get our new iPhones to 67th Street, and I got to say, the guys at the Mac store on 67th were completely fucking cool. Jim, and then there was Neil, and there was Louis.
Carlos.
They took very good care of us. It was a madhouse, and they fit us in.
No line.
They took amazingly good care of us.
Yeah.
But so I gave my information, Bobby gave his. I had the phones reserved. But my girlfriend had given me the wrong social security number. Because you have to have your social and the information. But she's fucking like dyslexic, and she gave me the wrong number. So we couldn't. The guy tried to figure it out. The guy was all well built. His big, broad shoulders.
Oh, he was a Marine.
I know he was. I read his tattoo just like you did. He was dreamy.
It was underneath his arm.
I know.
He was like a superhero.
And so I left. I was so pissed off. So I was trying to get her a phone, and I couldn't. And then literally as you walked away, she called me. So I ran back in the store.
And you got it.
I found another guy, Louis, who took me downstairs into the catacombs and had me in a hallway and hooked me up like in a hallway.
Wow.
Because they already had the phone, so I spent like an extra 45 minutes there, and he was showing me stuff on the computer.
No shit.
Yeah, it was great. The guy was a genius. So.
Louis was actually the guy that my assistant talked to begin with. He's the guy that hooked us up to begin with.
I'd like to explain to the audience what that was Bob wanted to say my assistant, and he couldn't find a reason until then.
But I did find one.
Do you know how annoyed
I did find one. Bobby
texted me before. We were going to plan to come here. And I'm like, you think, should we get to the Apple store? And he said, because you typed it wrong. You put NY assistant, but you put my assistant. Yeah. I was so fucking angry.
But I thought you laughed like I was joking.
No, I laughed because you spelled my wrong and you put New York assistant. So it could have just been some codependent asshole fixing everybody in the city.
I do. I have an assistant.
This bothers me. Who is your assistant, man? This is fucking.
She's she's a very pretty girl, Kathy.
Of course she is.
She's very sexy. She's a little older though. She's older than me actually. She's 42.
Oh,
but she's hot.
Kathy is not a pretty girl's name.
No, well, that's my mom's name. So I don't know if I can agree with that. Totally.
I'll say it. Kathy is a fat girl's name.
My mom was hot, dude.
Was she fat?
My mom. She's fat now. My mom's definitely fat now. My mom has the Donlin that fat. Like we just all look like eggs when we hit 50.
Oh right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then we get fat, and then around 55 we get skinny fat. Like you know what I mean? But my mom was.
You lose a lot of the weight, but you just have that good heart attack fat, the
right,
giant solid stomach.
Yeah, it's just called visceral fat.
Yeah,
it's fat that attaches to the muscle.
It's like stabbing a medicine ball.
Yeah, exactly. You can just shoot it with a shotgun and nothing happens to it. But yeah, my mom was hot. Kathy was hot. Kathy Donlin was hot when she was young.
I can't comprehend like all my friends that had hot moms. I used to want to look at my dad and just go, "How do you fuck her?"
Really?
I don't get it.
Your mom's not. Mom's not hot.
No.
Wait a minute though. Your mom's not hot now, or maybe when you were growing up. But do you ever look at a photo when she was like 15 or maybe 12, or was there a time that she was good looking?
The youngest photo I seen of my mother, she was in like her 20s, and she was a pretty lady.
Pretty lady?
But yeah, pretty lady, and she had a beehive frosted do. But I can't comprehend thinking my mom is hot.
You have to let somebody else look, because I might think she's hot.
You wouldn't.
I might think she's hot. I might like her.
I don't know. I just can't see it. But I remember one time I was I was home and I found a. By the way, the Jim Norton Show. I should say that we're on. If you want to call in, 866-4 Raw Dog to request a bit or something like that.
This is on live.
We are live. Yes.
So last time we did this, we recorded it. Now we're live. People listening right now.
People are listening right now. Yeah, they can actually call in if they so desire. If they don't, I guess they won't. But I remember one time I was living in North Brunswick and I found a rubber floating in the toilet. And I knew my mom and dad had been fucking, and it just creeped me out so much. I wanted to pick the condom up out of the toilet and just point at it, say, "What are you two doing?" and make them explain it,
and then drink from it.
Yeah, like space food, as we say. But no, I don't like to think my mom fucking. So we got our iPhones today, and Bobby is playing with his. The camera's actually really good at this stupid thing.
The camera's amazing on it because you can do the front and the back. Finally, you don't have to like break your wrist and almost drop your iPhone to take a friggin' picture of you and somebody.
I can now Twitter photos of my face. Somebody sent me a photo. I hosted Red Eye on Fox on Monday because Greg was away, so he was getting guest hosts, and I hosted on Monday. And I cannot believe... Wait a minute. Did I give the wrong address to Jessica? No, she would have called me. Wait, is the address here? Hold on.
1221 Avenue of the Americas, 49 between 6th and 7th.
Do you have her phone number? You should call her.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't have here she comes.
Oh,
no, that's not her. No, sorry. Come on.
I'm sorry I'm doing this on the air. I'll do it in a second.
Can I just say the best thing when we got back from the Apple store, I had the best note my wife has ever left me.
What did it say?
It says, "Baby, have therapy. Be back. See you soon. Don't use water. Had to be turned off because they had to turn the water off in my building." And then it says, "Do not, whatever you do, not look in the toilet." And it has a frowny face. It says, "Sorry."
That's just the opposite of the message I would get. I would get a message that said, "If you want leftovers, look in the toilet." Wait, is it 1221?
And she would actually make it into a smiley face. The shit.
What's worse than when you take a shit and you forget to flush? I've actually forgotten to flush, where you stand up and not even a good one. It looks like one of those fucking paintball accidents. And your girlfriend comes home and you're like, "Ah!" And you're like, "Oh, sorry."
Dude, you shit in a barrel in my hotel room with your girlfriend in the room with you.
I did. That was it was Bobby. It was Bobby's garbage bag in his room. He had a metal garbage can.
No, there was no garbage bag.
Oh no.
No, there was a garbage bag.
There was a big long garbage bag.
Yeah. But you're saying that like it makes a difference.
And me and my chick just started dating. And I had to drop a deuce, and I knew it was going to be a long, tapering fucking gem. And so Bob was in his bathroom, and so I shit into his waste paper basket. And
but it's not like I had a suite. I had a king room. So she had to watch you bend over, shit in a bucket while you were giggling. Your girl was in the room with you.
I don't like this, by the way. There's a Chris from Canada. I don't like this kid's attitude. Excuse my interruption. Yeah. But he said, "No one cares about your iPhone." I don't care for that attitude, Chris. Chris.
He's not talking.
Is he there?
He should be.
Are you sure you're not hitting the right buttons?
Yeah.
Just told the producer of the show, "Are you hitting the right buttons?"
Go to the next one.
This is what he does for a fucking living.
I know, you're right. Eric?
Hello?
Oh, hi, Eric. You're here.
Derek.
Okay. You can just say your name. You're on the air, Eric, with Jim and Bob.
It's Derek with a D, but it doesn't matter.
Eric. Sorry, Derek.
Yeah, that's cool. Just wanted to say I love your show. Think it's great.
Thank you.
And your little story about realizing your parents were having sex reminded me of a story. When I came home early from playing basketball one day, I had to go upstairs to my room, and I had to walk past my parents' room, and my mom comes barreling at the door, nothing, and slams the door. So I just kind of walked downstairs and just sat on the couch and stared at the TV screen, and she came down and was like, "Well, you're home early." So from then on out, I stayed pretty much the entire time where I was supposed to be until they were expecting me.
All right, that's kind of a creepy story. Thank you for calling, Eric, and I apologize for for getting your name wrong. We're going to have to fire Lou Ferrigno our phone person. All right, Bob, what were you saying? I'm sorry. We have to play a bit soon because they got a request for Pryor.
I remember when my mother and father, my second, Billy Manchington, you're familiar with him.
Yes.
He used to, he was very violent stepdad, and they were getting divorced. And it was the final days before we were moving out into the old I think we had a 1-bedroom apartment we were moving out of. And I went upstairs and he tried to get one last poke at my mom. I basically walked in on him raping my mom. And I remember looking at his little pud. He was like 6'4", but he had a real small cock. And it was just disturbing seeing this big guy with a small cock on top of my mom as she was crying.
Yeah, you'd always rather see a big cock in your mom. I hear you.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
The idea of a big cock in my mom. Like the idea of a small cock freaks me out. What are you doing, Mom? Fucking Asians?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It's like, you know what I mean? If he was on top of like a Viking sticking it in her, and she'd say no, but then she'd go, oh my God, yes. But this is like, she's just like, get off. It's like annoying.
How old were you at the time?
5th grade. 6th grade.
What did you do besides stand there and get a tent in your little Robert pants, watching Billy Manchington give your mom a good rogering?
Yeah, rogering?
A good festive rogering.
What is a rogering?
A rogering is like a good buggering, a good fucking, I think, ass fucking. British.
I cried and called my uncle.
What a baby / tattletale. Called him for what? She's giving some up. Come on in. I love the idea that you were mad that Billy had a small cock.
Yeah, it disturbed me. I was just like, ugh, it just grossed me out.
Why don't you throw him some advice? Dude, kneel up by her face, slap her lips with it. Dude, slap it on her face like a cocktail Frank. Like a small pig in a blanket. Rub it under Mom's nose. Let her smell it. That's great.
I can't believe you're talking about my mom.
I'm
right
not.
now.
I'm talking about you. You should have just told him to, dude, spit on your hand. Stroke it.
Use Vaseline.
I don't know how guys spit on their hand and jerk. Oh, we got to take a break. We'll talk about spitting on the hand and jerking off. I don't know where Jessica is.
She's probably in another building in another elevator arguing with security. I have to go up. You don't understand.
1221 is the address, so I was right. We're going to play Richard Pryor. Brian from Massachusetts is requesting him, but fuck it, I was requesting him anyway. That was what I wanted to start with. I think this is off of Wanted. It's called White and Black People. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.
It's really nice. I'm taking a picture. Take the picture, niggas, in.
We're back with the Jim Norton Show on Raw Dog, Sirius 104 XM 150. And I feel like such a shithead because Jessica came in and apparently had been in the lobby waiting, which we wouldn't have had you wait, so my apologies. It was a mix-up.
Did you say, like, she's not showing up?
I didn't know what was
Fuck her.
happening. No, I didn't think fuck you because I had talked to you, so I'm like, I know you would come. But I thought maybe I made a mistake and gave you the wrong info or you get stuck on a subway or... Who knows?
See, that's what I like about you. That's why I really like you, because you would you take responsibility. Like, maybe I fucked up.
Well,
because most people would be like, "Where is she?"
I fucked up the first week, and Amy Schumer was supposed to come, and I was motherfucking her until I realized I fucked up. So now I've kind of learned to take the hit first,
right?
Because comics are going to show up for radio. If someone doesn't come, it's my fault.
Right.
But it's not that I want to take responsibility. I would love to have blamed you. Jessica sucks. She's fucking passed out somewhere.
What a twat.
Yeah.
I knew she was going to fuck it up.
She blew me up. I blew me off.
Blew you.
Me
Just
up.
blew you.
Sorry, yeah.
She blew me.
So what's going on? I mean, you and I have been friends for a long time. One of my favorite moments with you and me was we were doing Last Comic. I was in manic depression, and me and Jessica were on an elevator, and I cut one of the loudest farts in recorded history, and she fucking appreciated that.
I laughed so hard at that I seriously could not breathe in the elevator. I couldn't control myself. Everyone got so tense.
Yeah.
I think people thought it was me because of my size.
Yeah,
Because of my size.
But it wasn't. And I seriously remember that. I had tears rolling down my face from what you did.
It's nice to know that you can have that kind of thing. It's like I don't have many female friends. I just don't have many.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're one of my closer female friends. I don't even see you that often.
No, I know. I don't even know where you live.
I know. I consider her one of my best female friends, and we've never interacted socially.
But that's like but that's any of your friends. Nobody knows where you live.
That's not true.
You lived in the same building as me for 4 years. I saw you twice. It's true.
I know it is.
Oh, okay.
So what's going on, Jessica?
Listen, we alienate.
Anybody who can appreciate a Jim Norton fart in an elevator is
I think
egg.
both of you are hysterical, and I really don't like a lot of people. You know that.
Well,
You really are like a guy. You have a very guy mentality.
Yeah, I totally do.
Yeah, Jessica's a funny. On stage too. You're just out of your fucking mind. Too.
Right.
You're retarded.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're crazy in a great way. Yeah,
How long you been doing it?
I'm going into my 12th year,
Okay.
and I love it. You know, I hate the business of it, but I love performing.
What started you? Like, what made you think, like, all right, this is what I'm going to do?
I looked in the Village Voice, and there was a thing for a class. I mean, it's what so many people say, and I just took a class. But I always use humor. I mean, I know how everyone always says that, but I really was a class. I got kicked out of class all the time. I was, you know, anyone who knows me from my childhood says, of course she's a comedian. Like, they're not shocked at all.
Because that's all you were probably good at, right?
Yeah. I mean, I used it to get people to like, you know, it was powerful when you're a kid.
And what is your adult life? Did I say adult life?
Yeah, you did.
I'm
It's
very
all right,
tired.
dude.
I've been up since 5. Adult life, like, I find myself less likely to entertain people off stage.
Totally. I've become really miserable. I'm serious. I used to be the life of the party. I mean, everyone would center around me. I would make everyone. Now I don't want any social interaction. I mean, once in a while I like being with close friends and laughing, but I just it's too much. It's too much energy.
So you don't like. It's weird as a comedian. You start to fucking resent people wanting you to make them laugh.
Right.
Off stage, not on stage, but off stage.
Yeah.
You see their little expectant faces, and you want to fucking just spit in their face.
Well, sometimes too is that we hang out with We hang out with comics now. Back in the day, we hung out with squares, regular people,
Right.
And we didn't know we were comics, so we're making people laugh and making our buddies laugh. Now we're always hanging out with comics, so to make you laugh and to make you laugh, it takes a lot more. So our comedy, our personal comedy, is a higher level than the regular Joe. When I go back to Boston and hanging out with squares I know from high school. You know what I mean? The way
Yeah.
they make me laugh, it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Really? Shut the fuck up.
And
You
there's
know,
no challenge in making
Yeah.
them laugh. I think making each other laugh, it feels better. It's like, but making regular people laugh, you know, you could just fucking make like an ape face and like, that's great.
Plus, they don't know how, they take it too far too. The fans, because they hear the way we bust balls or whatever,
Right.
they'll walk up to you and be like, "Hey,
funny.
shit dick, is that your wife? What a cunt!" And you're like, "Oh."
I mean, yes, she is,
That's
but still.
hysterical.
You know what I mean?
That happens to me all the time. Hey, why don't you go eat another, cake, you fat fuck? And I'm like, wow, we didn't even meet.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
know
don't
what I mean? You having like a shit day. You're sad. You're in
Yeah, I
fucking
hate
Toledo.
myself already.
Right?
Yeah.
You got 9 more shows left and
Right.
fucking the Improv.
Yeah.
And some guy comes up to you and see you. Hey, fatso, why don't you kill yourself? These are my kids. Yeah, that's fat fuck from. Yeah, he's on the show.
They do talk to you that way, right?
Yeah, but they don't even know what show you're on. He was on that thing with Dave.
That is. They don't even know. Hey, you were on The View, right?
Yeah. But then they get mad too, because you'll go, "Oh, really? Look at you, you bald fucking retard with no fucking life. Look at your shit kid with a hair lip. Fuck him." And
Yeah.
like, dude, relax. I was just joking. What?
It's like, well, so am I.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's funny that your child has a cleft palate. Yeah. So,
There's some guy who's gonna call up right now. Hey, my kid has a cleft palate.
oh, there's
Oh,
always
shut the
one.
fuck up. Yeah, it's
Exactly. You're right.
crazy.
Shut the fuck up and paint roller some chapstick on that thing.
Yeah, draw a mustache like Stacy Keach, so we don't have to look at that shit.
Twinkle, 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 killer child. Fuck you, kid. So,
God.
we're all compulsive people. Like you eat. I'm sex, and Bobby eats, and I'm a compulsive.
I'm
eater, too.
compulsive about. I really am.
sexually compulsive?
Yes. If I were a guy, I would fuck everything in sight.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm very sexual. Yeah. I'm, totally compulsive.
What makes you not fuck everything in sight?
I work on it. Like I do. I really work on it. But also, women, you can't be like that. It's more emotional with women. You get into emotional things with a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you find it harder to be completely casual sexually?
Well, I don't find that very hard, but a lot of other people do.
Oh, so it's kind of like you can be as piggish as you want, but they want more.
Yeah, but I think very sexually. I don't think a lot of women do that. I think like a man sexually.
Really?
Yeah, like I usually think sexually about everyone who passes me.
Do you wonder what
That's
their dicks
funny.
look like? Like not even.
I do. I look at people's.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I do. I look at people's crotches or their, but it's not. It's not because I just that's how I think.
What turns you on to see? Like, if you see, like, if I'm looking at a woman and I've gotten caught, it was the creepiest moment. I was in a plane and a girl had on white pants and she had big fat vag lips, which fucking makes me bananas.
Really? That would not. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hate it too. Big fat batwing vages. He doesn't. But he doesn't even like the batwing. He likes swollen, like somebody punched a pussy for like a day and a half.
I want to be able to,
and then put no ice on it.
I want to be able to. Yeah.
Then put Botox in it.
Yeah, exactly. I want it to have like duck lips, like a rich 50-year-old woman face. I fucking loved it. But I was on a plane and I turned to my left and a woman was standing in front of me and her vag was in my face and I was just staring at it and I realized she was looking down, horrified.
I'd love if you just sneezed in her pussy.
I would love to have it spit back out at me. Have a whole Three Stooges thing because I'm hauled off by the fucking NTSB.
Dude, I almost threw up in a girl's pussy once because her pussy lips were too big.
Really?
Like, yeah, the left one was so long that I was eating her pussy, and some of it got caught in between. Like, it was like long.
What?
It got caught in my tooth and was like stuck in my mouth. And I almost, you know me, I got a weak stomach.
Yeah.
I almost puked on her fucking vagina.
That's
and
amazing.
She apologized too. She's like, "I'm sorry. Yeah, my pussy lips are really big."
Jesus.
Oh my God, she knew that's why you got nauseous?
Well, it was just, it was stuck in my mouth.
Oh my God, I am so sick right now.
Have you gotten a lot of bad oral sex? I imagine as a woman you get a lot of bad head.
Of course.
What? Because as guys we're pretty basic. It's no, just don't bite, and we're pretty happy.
Really? Is it really like that? I mean, aren't you like particular about certain things you like and don't like?
I like, but I think we're still easier to figure out. Like, I like it slower, I like it wet, just no teeth. I can adapt pretty much to a few different styles, but with women,
do you like when women gag and make noises and stuff? Like,
because my dick is big,
that-
yeah. If it's the smell, no.
Yeah. No. Because I know she's lying. It's two different gags.
Because I had that one
That
time.
is hysterical.
When I was
you did?
I was 16 and my balls were sweating all day. I was still drinking, and I put baby powder on them.
Oh my
So I thought
God.
that would make them, and it was like fucking mushy cake batter. This girl Karen started sucking my dick on a bench behind her house, and she was like, and she stopped.
She came up. She looked like a crack addict who just got done fucking freebasing.
She looked like Chappelle from that sketch with the white shit on the
God,
mouth.
that is hysterical.
So
she had white. Yeah, she was in white face.
She was just disgusted, and she coughed and she stopped. So you've had a lot
cake
of bad
batter.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's funny.
Are you comfortable telling somebody if it's bad?
No.
Yeah,
Unless I'm in a relationship with them, then I can. You can kind of, but not. You can't tell them right off the bat.
I had a girl slap my ass once. That's all she used to do was just eat my ass
Yeah.
while I jerked off. What are you about?
You didn't like that? Why, guys?
What's wrong
I
with
think
you?
guys like that.
What's
We
wrong with
do,
you?
but I think Steve is groaning because the idea of eating Robert's ass, which I've seen happen with his fucking left foot up on my wall.
What?
And his sock.
Yeah, sorry about that. I
Who
forgot
ate
about
his
that.
ass in front of you?
She almost
Some
puked
chick.
that night too. Remember?
Of course she did. 'Cause
What?
Because I had a little nugget.
Oh my God!
This is all you heard. Ready? This is all you heard.
Oh.
Her trying to get.
Wait, who? First of all, hold on. I'm sorry. Your leg was up on the wall?
Yeah.
What were you like playing? I don't understand. Why was your leg up?
I was a little thinner back then. I had my leg up on the wall.
and
my
and
black
some
slack
woman-
socks.
Slack socks?
And she was
this
on the
is-
ground, and Jim was on the computer.
So you were just like playing Tetris?
hanging
and he
out,
was-
just waiting. Yeah, just waiting to see what happened. I was waiting for my turn.
But he was making faces, which was making me laugh. He kept
Oh my God,
He kept
I
looking
would've-
over, going, "Yuck."
I would have killed to be there. You watched a woman eat his ass.
Oh yeah,
That is see, that's the kind of shit women don't do.
you
Yeah,
would though.
that's
You
true.
would do that though.
Are you kidding me? I would do it in a second.
Yeah, women don't have like trains and shit. Well, women don't pull trains, high five each other, and giggle.
We got to take
No.
a commercial. I don't want to, but we have to. I'm going to be at the Borgata July 2nd, 3rd. Jessica, where are you going to be? Jessica is a really, really great stand-up. And when you come back, I want to talk about the show you're working on.
She's
'cause
gonna
she
be,
has a very cool, very original show idea, unless you don't want to mention it.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I just don't want to mention being date raped at 17.
Were you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So when we
This
come back,
weekend.
her date rape, and we're going to talk about the
I'm sorry.
the show.
Great.
We're back with the Jim Norton extravaganza here on Sirius 104 XM 150 Raw Dog. Bob Kelly is my co-host. As usual, and I'm hanging with Jessica Kierson. And I wanted to plug. We forgot to plug. Jessica's got a YouTube page and a really. What's the name of it?
It's called The Jessie K Show on YouTube. Just search The Jessie K Show, and she has a really cool website too.
And Jessie K is Jessy letter K.
Right.
Yeah, and it's insane. I mean, I'm doing shit that like most women would never do.
She's
hitting
hilarious.
camera, pranks on people, crashing into things.
I actually saw the one where you had the lacrosse stick and helmet on and models.
Yeah.
But the greatest thing is she's talking to this guy who's just thoroughly annoyed with her, and then she just leans on him. She just puts.
I love that you noticed that.
She just puts his arm on him and just leans on him and starts. He didn't want her to talk to him. Never mind touch him.
I know.
And she just leans on
What
him.
is this,
people
Jessica?
didn't
Tell people
notice
what the
that.
show is so they know what it is. 'Cause I watched a little preview of it.
Well, the show idea is a traveling reality talk show where I just plop it down in the middle of nowhere and have a guest and some stupid musical person, and it's like a mock on talk shows.
So you'll drop a sofa, an actual
Everything,
set.
a table, and like chairs for an audience. And if one person shows up,
That's great.
That's the audience. If 100 show up, that's the audience.
And you had Colin Quinn on one of them.
Yeah, I had Colin Quinn on one of them, and Zach Braff is my stepbrother who's executive producing it, and we're pitching it.
Most people don't know that. Zach from
What show is he on? Scrubs?
Scrubs.
Garden State.
I've never
Garden
seen
State,
Scrubs, but it was like a
unbelievable.
fucking massive hit.
Did you see Garden State?
I don't think so.
You
What
would
is
like it.
What is it?
It's a movie.
It's a movie. It's kind of based on it's all filmed in New Jersey where we're from.
Oh, okay. I did hear that.
Yeah, and he directed it and wrote it and starred in it with Natalie Portman, and it's really good.
It's
I like
based
her.
on
It's
what?
She's gorgeous.
She was hotter in The Professional, but I mean, I like
She
her.
was 10.
Well, that was the joke.
I know, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I was playing the joke. I was going
You're
with the
being
joke,
obvious, all right.
and then we keep going. Jesus,
We're just caught in an ironic loop.
fucking two assholes.
All right, so
What was the movie? Would you say the movie
She was
based
amazing in Poltergeist.
on? The movie was based on what?
The movie is based on it's like a lot about therapy and your hometown and going back to where you're from, and it's similar to what we grew up with.
does your brother? Does he dig your act, or is he?
He totally he calls me like the female Ali G. Like that's what he wants to pitch me as,
Right.
It's just people are so afraid of taking risks, and the thing is it's, I really appeal to the audience, and I appeal to a ton of men, but they always think it should be some, hot, skinny blonde. I mean, listen. I'm not saying that to be a fucking victim because I have
Right.
an amazing career, but it's the truth,
You're
and
right.
they're so stupid. And really, I'm every woman. You know what I mean? Like I'm the person everyone relates to.
You are.
Then they watch these other people and they're like, women suck. Women comics suck because they put the same people on all the time. That
It's cute, kind of cute, unconventionally
don't
good
take
looking.
risks.
They talk dirty, but in a cute voice. Yeah, I mean, Jessica really goes up there and takes over the crowd too. I mean, I see
Thank
at the
you.
cellar, but she's one of the nicest comics too. She actually will watch your set and pick up on a new joke or a new thing.
I think you're amazing. I really do.
she's
I
great.
respect both of you, and I'm not just saying this so I can get on the show again. But I really do
Certainly
because
a good way to do so, though.
no, but meaning, you know what?
more Jim
if
than me because I'm
even
trying to
if-
get back on too.
But even if I don't find someone funny, the only thing that I really respect in comics and in comedy is people who are real and honest and take risks. Even if I don't think what they're saying is funny,
Right.
It's so boring to me to just hear people talk. And you both come from such a vulnerable place, and most male comics don't do that. That's why it's so fucking funny. It is.
Well, you're in a way the same. That I mean, it's like you have, and I shouldn't even say like a guy, like male sensibilities that are typically
I do,
attributed to
yeah.
a guy.
Yeah.
Which funny women have them too. Whatever they are.
Yeah.
More men have them, I think, just because we're not trained to be sensitive. And I think that's what makes you so funny is you're not like Carol Burnett had that. It was not being obsessed with looks or being obsessed with being cute. And any man that's obsessed with his looks is going to suck. Any woman that's obsessed is going to suck. It's like I want somebody who's just worried about being funny and not
Right.
afraid to take shit on the face. Like you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what makes a person funny.
I totally agree, and it's harder, I think, for women who get up and are really hot and wear a dress, and it's like the guys want to fuck her, and the girls know the guys want to fuck her. So she's got to be really funny,
So we were talking before too about playing one of Jessica's bits. I didn't know you had a CD out, and Jessica goes, "Oh, I'll do this retarded bit in studio." Did I just blow up by saying that?
No,
Okay.
no.
And that was like comics. Usually we hate doing I hate doing bits like in front of people, but Jessica just doesn't give a fuck. So
Well, I don't, it's not because I feel so comfortable with you guys, and I don't, it's very new actually. But basically I talk about retarded people and everyone gets tense, especially because I'm a woman and God forbid, I'm like, I hate that everyone pretends like they're protecting retarded people when they leave the fucking crowd and go, look at that retarded person. You know, it's like, just admit it in the audience and don't like make everyone think that you're so PC, because you're not, and you're racist and you're everything. So just admit it, you know. But I say that retarded people are basically happier than any of us. You know, they're happier than anyone in the audience because they don't even know they're fucking retarded. You know what I mean? They don't wake up in the morning like, fuck, I'm retarded. Now what am I going to do? My boyfriend is emotionally unavailable. I owe a ton of money on my car insurance. I have psoriasis. No, they sit and look at a fucking nickel for 6 hours because it's shiny, and I can't even get out of bed. And I just wish I was retarded, to be honest with you, because then I wouldn't have problems.
What a great...
It's true.
What a great retarded face, too. That's a bit that's... that's a real retard
You gotta
face.
understand, though.
Fuck, I'm retarded!
Jessica's faces that she makes
This
on
one is
stage are
too.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Jim, no, seriously, that's a retard.
That's everyone that's ever shit in their sock and thrown it at you on a bus.
I'm going to take a picture of her, that face, and tweet it right now because we're on radio. Nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about. Hang on 1 second.
It's like, that's one of... Please take a long time to make her hold that face.
Okay, I literally just pulled something.
What's the other face?
That took a while. Oh, wait. Fuck!
Oh, that's... I would love to fuck someone with that face.
Would you really?
Love to.
Are you kidding
on
me?
principle. I'd love to cheat on a girl with someone with that face and go, look how replaceable you were.
That is amazing. That's a great bit. That is funny.
That dumbbell when you were bitchy.
Who was talking about corn?
that dumb bitch with a yo-yo wrapped around her neck.
No,
Yeah,
not the
eating
one
cheese.
Eating cheese. And
It's
fucking,
always cheese.
Oh, they're just...
And crayons.
I used to live with 6 retarded guys.
What?
I live with
We're in
them.
a halfway house?
No, I live with them because in college they gave me a free apartment, and I just had to be there from 11 to 6 in the morning.
They told...
And I lived. I
find
just
that
got a
funny.
room in the place. And I used to sit and watch. I used to hang with them, like put them on the back of my motorcycle, and they have those. You know, the helmet didn't fit, so I had to just kind of tape it, like just tie it on just that half helmet on a big retard's head, and they just hold my waist. And then those big pot bellies with the big booty ass, right? And the long tongue. You could hear the tongue.
They do have
You could
long
hear the tongue, like flipping in the wind on the back of the bike. Oh, dude.
Do you not understand? You didn't live with the retarded. You were one of them.
Dude.
You just described being a member of that household. I was only there from 11 to 6. We'd wake up and I'd go for a ride with them. And
Yeah, I used to hang out with them, dude. They used to.
We actually still live together.
They would mimic they mimic what people do if they like you. So
right.
I used to.
So now they're sexually abusing retarded people?
And they didn't. And they made all the bell noises.
They all sound like fucking vuvuzela horns.
Vuvuzelas?
That's what they're
What's a
called.
vuvuzela?
Oh, the soccer horns.
That noise in South Africa in soccer. That's all I think of is just a giant retard lurking over the fucking soccer stadium.
What if they called retards and retards all over the world were just going to South Africa right now? Just
It's like a mating call. They all take shit. There's gum in their shit because they don't know better.
they're in a river right now, just wetting their faces. A lion grabbed a fucking one with a broken leg.
They can actually probably pet the lions like fucking Lenny from Mice and Men, and the lion wouldn't even bite because they're too dumb to be frightened.
They don't even want to eat them.
No, yeah, the lion just knows it's going to taste stupid.
Taste stupid. Do you know, retarded people don't. They don't know what sex. They don't ever know the gay or straight. If they are turned on, like the one guy Barry used to jerk off to me all the time.
What?
The first week I was there, I would hear late at night. I just hear my name going bomb, 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 and I would just I ran in one night because it was bugging the shit out of me. Bomb, bomb. I ran in. He was in fetal position with his panties around his ankles, just cranking it out. The Bob, oh, Bob, yeah, Bob. And I ran in and he was like, Bob, get out of here. And I panicked. I was like 19 or 20. I was
and
like,
then you realized he was watching Mary Tyler Moore. And it was Bob Newhart. He was joking. That was horribly unfunny. I'm going to kill myself. Seriously, that just made me throw up in my mouth.
Me and Jim just both bowed our heads.
No, you both do. It was like such a polite, like,
No, it was all right. Because I at first I didn't know who Bob on Mary Tyler Moore was. I'm like, who is Bob on Mary Tyler Moore?
I know, it was bad. It was horrible.
You just mentioned something with a big cast, hoping there was a Bob in there. It was like Bob, one of the Bradys. Fuck, that was Oliver.
There is a Bobby.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
How about the Bob
Mike
Newhart
Lukenland.
show?
I know. I should have just said the Bob
Too bad we
Newhart
didn't
show.
say Gavin. That would have been perfect. Oh, she went Gavin McLeod or a Ted or a Good Gordon. But you know what I'm obsessed with lately?
Good Gordon.
I'm obsessed with the fucking Dudley, the Dudley Arnold almost get molested in the fucking bike shop episode of Different Strokes. It's all I fucking think or talk about.
I can't even remember that.
Me either.
Oh, it was great. We've been talking about it on Opie and Anthony. It's fucking fantastic.
Like, how did he?
He was a bike shop owner, and he got Arnold and Dudley to watch fucking dirty cartoons. And Arnold was like, "These are fun!" And Dudley had some wine, and Arnold left, and stupid Dudley stayed. And then Mr. Drummond showed up with Dudley and his awful big tooth stepfather. And and Dudley comes out, he's like, "I don't feel so good." He's got no shirt on.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, and the molester was Mr. Carlson from WKRP in Cincinnati, Gordon Jump.
I have to find that.
It's the greatest thing ever shot. It's the greatest thing ever shot.
Oh, what a turn on.
Yeah. Young Dudley and his chocolatey little chest.
Did he have was his nipples pink or dark
Not
brown?
gonna be pink. Dude.
Yeah, they're always dark brown, aren't they?
Some
Yeah.
black guys have
What do you
pink
have,
nipples.
vitiligo?
How do you know? What are you, like, looking at all the black man's nipples? If you don't respond right now, I'm seriously...
You watch The Wire and see if it doesn't happen. Omar will make a guy fucking suck a black cock in a second.
No, I would never. Never.
Omar?
Tranny, maybe. Never Omar. Tranny.
Why?
Possible.
I am so fascinated by that.
Me too.
But the fact that he won't suck a black cock or a tranny.
that trannies turn him on.
Hey,
Trannies turn all guys on. Jim just fucking admits it openly.
I know, that's what I mean. I love that.
Do you? Let me ask you honestly. Have you ever hooked up with how do you say it? A non-white?
Jesus, Jim. What the?
No, I don't. I'm not trying to say it rudely.
A non-white.
Yeah. Have you ever laid down with a colored?
I had a threesome with 2 women, and one of them was not white.
2 women?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
White girl, black girl?
Yes, but I got very bored. I really did, and it was in a hotel, and I ended up going on the other bed and watching TV. Isn't that horrible?
Well, they just ate each other's pussies?
Yeah,
How great is that?
yeah.
What were you watching?
I don't know, probably the Food Channel.
That's funny. That's funny. Watching the Frugal Gourmet.
I was watching Bobby Flay.
Oh, look, he's fucking... Oh, look, the kitchen guy is firing the other kitchen guy, and this one girl has a ring finger in someone's fucking ebony asshole. So, had you hooked up with women before? I mean,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were comfortable...
I've been with women and men. I'm very comfortable sexually. I mean, being with a couple would be incredible, a man and a woman.
Do you have any preference for men and women, or you don't give a fuck? It is what it is.
Well, no, I've preferred women for a while, but I also, it's not that I ever minded having sex with men. It's just the relationship thing was kind of, I mean, it's funny because most of my friends are men.
Now the thing so do you have sex with men because you really do get turned on by men, or was it a way of going like, well, no, I don't just like women. See,
No, I've had sex with men and enjoyed it.
And enjoyed it?
Yeah.
What kind of women do you like? Well, what kind do you attract?
I am usually attracted to very naturally pretty, like feminine, but with an edge. Like I like some tattoos. You know, I like strong women.
Like a Joan Jett.
That's too much. Like that's too tough.
Yeah.
You know?
Really? Maybe
yeah.
a leather Tuscadero from Happy Days.
Now that's hot.
What?
Like Sandy would be way too innocent.
Sandy from Greece.
Yeah.
We got to take a commercial break. We're going to have time when we come back, right? Okay, we'll take a quick commercial break and come back. I'll be at the Borgata July 2-3. Where are you going to be, Robert?
I'm going to be actually at the Philadelphia Helium Comedy Club in July 27th, 28th, 29th, I believe it is. I'll have the regular dates, the real dates next time. I didn't get a chance to look it up, but I'm at Helium Comedy Club. And Jessica, check her out at the Jessie K Show on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Hilarious, her Jessie K talk show.
Be back in a moment. Nice. Perry Mason. I wish we had more time to let this fucking tune kick in, but we don't. An hour is not long enough for a show. I realize I'm used to doing 4 hours, 4.5 with O&A, and fucking hour flies by. And I wish we had more time with Jessica. I love Jessica. We have like 7 minutes left. So we were talking when we went to break about your kind of preferences in women. Like, this is something I just got into. Toys. I never got into sexual toys.
Really?
Until my girlfriend brought over the dildo she has, which was humiliatingly large. It was a real statement about what I was going to have to do if I was going to fucking keep up.
I remember I throw her pink huge one out.
Did you really?
I tossed it out.
Why?
I didn't want to be tempted.
Oh, yeah, you don't just, all of a sudden she knows it smells like asshole and you're fucking you're crawling up the steps.
Why is my dildo suction cupped and duct taped to the wall of the shower?
Exactly. Oh, how embarrassing.
Because you did it and then you jerked off and then you just fell asleep because you were so tired because it took so much. And she comes home, what the fuck is going on?
Well, you're hanging off it like the fucking guy in Midnight Express. Oh, how great is that? My girlfriend wants to fuck me with a strap on, and I want to let her.
You never did that?
I can't. My asshole does not tolerate it.
You have to go slowly. You need to use certain devices. I'm serious. Listen.
I probably would love it.
You can, but you have to use certain devices and go slow.
What devices?
And do it over time.
What devices? Because she literally wants to. She really wants to humiliate me.
You can't go that big right away.
She doesn't. It's a teeny one. I can fucking carry it behind my ear. It really is. It's like a little carpenter's pencil. It has a belt. Fucking. Wait, hold on. What toy? I want to know what toy. What toy? What do you use to warm up? Because
well, there's different things you can get at a sex store that are like little, devices. But if it's that small, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a normal size.
No. God, I want one too, man.
I think it's your fear.
It is, because like every time she puts it in, I have to shit. I really do.
Oh. Well, a lot of gay men will. Do an enema or something like that first.
I know, but just the whole idea of fucking of water prep work before my girlfriend rapes my asshole. It's like, this is just. Why don't I just...
You know what the term means? I've never heard water prep work in my life.
I love rapes my asshole.
That's humiliating. Bob, you like your ass licked. I love my ass licked, but I can't take anything in it.
I used to have girls, that's all they did was lick my ass, and I would just jerk off. I don't know why I was into it. Now I don't allow anybody down there just out of pure security.
Why?
Because it's just bad. I'm almost 40, and it's like I pulled the hair out once, and I saw the root, and the root was dead. It was just like yellow and green. It was like, what happened to my asshole? It just looked like a fucking evil forest. It's just bad down there.
Really?
But back in the day, yeah. And I know if I got a mirror and opened my asshole up, I know that like the skin would be different. Like that.
Oh my God, I am. Okay, that's what kind. What in what way? You mean like a different color?
It was like it's just dead. It just died off. Like some disease got a hold of my
like
asshole.
Like a callus?
Right.
Yeah, like a callus or something. But
like somebody's glass eye fell out.
One of the retards.
Yeah, one of the retards from earlier in the show.
Glass fucking eye. But yeah, I used to love
someone's monocle.
Yeah, exactly. It's Mr. Peanut's eye. The Planters peanut guy. His monocle. It's Bud Friedman.
That's who I was just thinking.
There's only 2 monocle references: Bud Friedman or Mr. Planters. That peanut guy. It's a giant peanut with fucking one bad eye. It's like half of David Patterson.
I like the ass play though. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I don't like anything in it. I had a girl tried to fuck me in the ass once with a dildo, and it just wouldn't take. It actually tickled the tip of my cock, and it wouldn't go in. It hurt way too much. I couldn't relax.
Yeah, it's hard to relax.
It was way hard to relax, and I've had fingers in my butt, and I didn't like that either. Like I like rubbing around the asshole. See, people don't understand the prostate is in your asshole. That's the male G spot. If you get in there and you rub that, a guy can fucking lose his mind in the middle of an orgasm. But it's just God,
I wish I could do that.
I can't. I
Fuck,
can't.
I had a roid, and I never get roids, but I always think like my asshole is so clean, and I was just touching it, and I'm like, it's like a fucking wind chime. I'm like, I can't have.
It's horrible.
It's terrible.
How great?
Yeah.
The roids are great.
They're not great.
Do you ever itch a roid? How fucking awesome is that itch? It's almost addictive. Just that fucking like I feel like a dog. You ever see a dog itch? And they just scratching like, oh my God, that's what a roid feels like. Just you bite your fingernail first, so it's not like nail, it's like fingertip and nail.
Oh my God, you are hysterical.
Sorry. I told I sleep itch. Sometimes I wake up and I'm just itching my asshole.
And you know, I hate to believe me, I don't like ending the show on that. I really
No, don't end the show on that.
I have to.
Please don't.
I wish we had more time with Jessica. I really do love Jessica. She's one of the funniest comics.
Funniest comic, not woman comic. One of the funniest
I love
comics.
that you say that.
Yeah,
Thank
true.
you.
She's a great comic.
Unbelievable.
And Jessica Kierson is her name. And what's the name of the YouTube page?
The Jesse K Show on YouTube. Check it out.
The Jesse
it's
K
wild.
Show. Bob Kelly will be in Helium fucking at the end of
July 29th, 30th, and 31st. Get your tickets now.
And I will be at the Borgata Casino in AC July 2nd and 3. And I'm sorry we had only 45 minutes with you.
No, it's okay. Thanks so much for having me. I think you're incredible.
All right, see you guys next week. Maybe on a pre-tape if Bobby can't do it. I'm babbling. Bye.
The other night, my wife sent me to Walgreens to get toilet paper because we were out of toilet paper because I had thrown it all in the garbage so I could get out of the house. So I'm driving to Walgreens. It was nighttime, and I'm driving, and then I see a deer, and fucking hate deer.